Hey everyone, Tony Ivanov here with another video lesson, and today was a pretty crappy day on the stock market, not because of any big loss necessarily, but just because of E-Trade. I'm sure if you use E-Trade or you were in my chat room today, you know that E-Trade had a server-wide crash for around 30 to 45 minutes, meaning that everyone who was using E-Trade, they couldn't place buy or sell. So if they were in a position, they couldn't sell it, and that happened to me. I was in on CMLS trying to buy this bounce, and I got in at around, where was it? It was on the break of this candle right here, right on the break over this level, and I bought in like $1,500 worth of shares, and then I was trying to sell in this area just for a small flip, and my sell button wasn't working. I was pressing sell and nothing was happening whatsoever. So immediately I tried to go on my the app on my phone, couldn't log in. I went on the website, couldn't log in. So at that point I knew that they were having some troubles with their servers, and I just watched this continuously fall. And at one point I was down around like 15%. That's a lot to be down. Usually I cut my losses at, like, I don't know, 3-4%. So being down 15% was a pretty drastic thing to see. And I eventually got a hold of their customer service after, like, I don't know, being on hold for like 45 minutes. And at that point, on my E-Trade Pro, I was able to have my losses like sold somewhere in the low 40s, and that was showing on my E-Trade Pro, but it wasn't showing on my website or my mobile app. So I just wanted to make sure that it was confirmed, and I finally got a hold of them, and they told me that, yeah, it's confirmed. And they didn't even say anything like, we can reimburse your loss because we know it's probably our fault you had a loss. And what they offered me, was $10 worth of credit towards trading. $10. That's pretty laughable when you make millions of dollars in commissions every single day. You offer a 2-year customer only $10 of credit in commissions. So not even just giving me cash, $10. They gave me $10 credit towards commissions. That's one round trip. Like, I've paid them thousands of dollars in commissions over the past 2 years, and the fact that they only offered $10 worth of commissions, if they offered $100, that'd be, reasonable, because a lot of people lost a lot more. Like, this one guy on Twitter said he lost 20 grand because of this freaking fiasco. That's really what it was. It was just a fiasco, and only offered me $10. That just really loses my faith in E-Trade, and I'm looking to switch to either TD Ameritrade or Sure Trader, because I really want to be able to place multiple trades a day. Time and time again, I'd be in one trade, it'd be not the best setup, and then a minute later or 2 minutes later there'd be another one that is running really fast, and I couldn't get on it because I wouldn't have any settled funds. So having that broker like Sure Trader, where you can use margin and there's no PDT rule because they're an offshore broker, would be amazing. I'm just debating it because their commission structure is pretty pricey. So I'm working with that. But yeah, you probably won't see me using E-Trade for that much longer, just because I was just a disgrace how they could only offer $10 worth of commissions when they're making probably $1 million a day in commission fees. So yeah, that's just what I wanted. Main thing I wanted was going to bring up on my trade on CMLS. I tried to buy this dip buy because it looked like it had some strength in here. In hindsight, of course, because this is a lower price stock, I should have gotten in on this first green candle. but I got in the safe spot, you know, on the break of these triple top right here, and I couldn't sell up here, so oh well. There was another stock that ran, CREG. I called this one out right at the market open, and this one went from $1.20 to over $6. This was just a crazy, crazy, crazy low float play. And let me break it down real fast just to show you how this stock chart looks to me. So first of all, I need to really add VWAP to my charts because VWAP was very essential in NASDAQ trading, and let me just save that right now because I keep seeing it's not saved and it just bothers me. So I'm going to save that. So yeah, now we have a clearer picture of how this held support. So CREG opened up at $1.26. It spiked up very quick in 5 minutes up to $1.80. And we made a high of day at $1.80. So right away, when you see a high day like that on a low float, one, you keep it on watch, and two, you draw your trend lines, draw your horizontal trend lines, and hold on until I get any further. Let me look at the daily chart just so I can show you how flat this chart is. That's a really, really, really good sign. I mean, I guess when we don't have this huge spike, it's not that flat, but it's, you know, mainly been staying in this range of $1 to $2. So, and you can see in recent history, let me zoom this out. In recent times, you can see there's previous resistance at $1.45, and you can see also that 200 moving average acting as a very strong resistance as well. So going into today, looking at the chart for today, you can see $1.45 did act as support once we broke over it. So previous resistance becomes support. That's one of the main things about technical analysis that everyone needs to know. What's going on with this chart? What is going on with this chart? Come on. Okay, there we go. So yeah, one of the main things about technical analysis is that previous resistance becomes support. So you can see previous resistance did become support here. It held very nicely above it. It actually held $1.50, even better, that nice round mental number that I love to talk about. And then we just had a very nice squeeze on the Bollinger Bands, and we had a very nice uptrend. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Right here, you can see very nice clean uptrend. Had a nice pop in volume to make it break over the high of day. You can see the volume is not even that big, like right here, like 100,000 volume to make this have a jump from $1.60 to $2. And then we got halted. Opened up, we spiked up real quick from 211 up to 267. So this is a very, very, very low float stock. Only very low float. Right there's the float, around 4 million share float. They had no news. It just ran purely on momentum. Had massive dollar volume, $126 million in volume traded today, and we got halted. And you can see all this time we were holding a VWAP very, very, very nicely. You can see here we stayed above VWAP, here we bounced off VWAP perfectly, and we just kept having U-shaped breakouts, and we just kept on moving on up. So this was a very, very nice play. I did not want to get into this because after I had that fiasco with E-Trade, I didn't want to trade the rest of the day because it's so unpredictable what could happen next, and I didn't want to get caught on a bad side of the move. But let me just do some more quick technical analysis. You can see just over and over trend lines are broken, making new high of days, just constantly squeezing the shorts, holding above the 10 moving average very, very nicely, holding above VWAP very, very nicely, holding above the top, or I mean the middle Bollinger Band very, very nicely, and then just continuously moving up. See, there's more breakouts happening here, breakout happening here, and then here's when it got very, very weak. You can see we had a top here at around like 650, so we just draw that across, and then once you broke that again, we didn't really go that much further. So once you see that happen, once you see that one, the stock is up like, I don't know, 400, 500%, and when it makes a new high of day and it doesn't really go that much further, that's a very, very strong sign of weakness, and I wouldn't want to play this after this. I mean, I wouldn't have even wanted to play it on like these breakouts, just because usually these do not run this hard. So there's just some quick technical analysis on CREG, and just some ways you can look at a chart and understand why it ran. Some other ones that ran was RTNB. This one ran damn well, 145%. They had news. Let me see the news. Oh, they got halted. That's not really good news. But you can see very, very, very nice squeeze in the afternoon out of nowhere. Actually, I think they got unhalted. Let's look at this news. Yeah, I'm not sure why it spiked. It's very weird why it spiked out of nowhere. I think some insider released news. I'm not sure. But yeah, very, very, very weird move. But anyways, I'm just doing some quick technical analysis. U-shaped breakout right there, and then a nice gradual trend line holding it down. Breaks that trend line, breaks over the moving average, breaks over the middle Bollinger Band, and sets up an uptrend. Squeezes above the previous high of day at $1.25-ish. Squeezes even higher. Now it's halted until they give NASDAQ more information. So this will probably stay halted for a long time, because this has happened before on this stock, where it moves out of nowhere and then it gets halted for like a week or two. So we'll see how that goes. But that's all for today. Not that long of a video today, just because I wasn't really paying attention to the market at all. After that E-Trade fiasco, I left the market, and I took the day off just to clear my mind and do more research on SureTrader, TD Ameritrade, and the other brokers. So I'll keep you guys updated on who I pick. If you're new to my channel and you watch this whole video, that means that you saw value in this content. So I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell as well, so that you know when I make a new video. Usually I make videos every single day, but past week or so I've been having some personal troubles. So I'll get back into that. I'll get back into that routine very soon here. Don't worry about that. I'm not going away. But just need some time off for now. But yeah, that's it. If you want to join my chat room, it's completely free. Link is down below. If you want to have me mentor you for life, link is down below. And you can also join my group on Facebook. It's called the Day Traders Club. We have over 1,100 members now who give each other just guides and insight and tips and tricks on how to become a profitable day trader. So if that's something that you're interested in, link is down below. All links are down below of what I'm talking about. And let me know what you traded today. Leave a comment down below saying what you traded. Let me know. You probably traded CREG, and if you did, leave a comment down below telling me where you bought, where you sold, and how much you made, because I'd be interested in having a conversation with you guys. So that's it for today. Not the longest video, but still good content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.